news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi everybody, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Mark Curtis. We're talking about an important organization in our community, the Allen Temple AIDS Ministry. I want to invite Gloria Crowell into the conversation. She is the co-chair of the Allen Temple AIDS Ministry. Good to have you on the program today.
Thank you so much.
What specifically does the Allen Temple AIDS Ministry do in our community and elsewhere?
Yeah, well, I'm glad you asked that question because we are so proud of our pretty unique AIDS ministry. And in the local community in Oakland specifically, and more specifically East Oakland, we're conducting youth education and prevention workshops for kids and youth from the ages of 13 to about 25. And then globally, we're providing free life-saving AIDS medications to over 750 AIDS victims who live in Zimbabwe.
I'm amazed at the number of local churches as well as all across the country that are getting involved in the AIDS prevention and treatment efforts in Africa. Do we in this country really not have a good handle on how bad the situation is in that continent?
No, I don't think we have a handle at all. Despite the former presidential administration's aims to increase PEPFAR dollars and global AIDS dollars, still in the country of Zimbabwe where we work, it's estimated that 1 out of every 3 adults is infected or impacted with HIV. And therefore, the number of orphans who are impacted by those numbers really tend to increase daily.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking, the number of 10-year-old children who are raising their 3- and 5-year-old brothers and sisters. I mean,
absolutely.
Obviously, that's the kind of thing we're trying to prevent in our community here. So your program for the 13 to 24-year-olds is not a treatment program per se in Oakland. It's a prevention program.
Yeah. And really, our goal is to do primary work in the East Oakland area, targeting kids who are not receiving these services. And when I say prevention, we really go in and do some pretty heavy-duty HIV education and prevention with the kids. And then in addition to that, we offer, with one of our partners, CalPEP, we offer mobile testing services as well. So when we go into a location and provide this HIV workshop, right along with that, we're actually providing testing as well.
Yeah. Are the numbers up or down in our community?
The numbers are up in terms of youth, and pretty much in the African-American community, the rising new cases of HIV are with young people and seniors, believe it or not.
Why are we seeing that increase?
I believe it's due to a lack of prevention funding that is throughout our community. For years, we've seen increases in money for AIDS medications, money for AIDS treatment, but really no increases whatsoever in AIDS prevention. None whatsoever. As a matter of fact, we're experiencing huge losses, and with the current budget, Alameda County alone is expecting a $1.5 million loss in AIDS prevention dollars.
Yeah. It's part of the problem that AIDS used to get a great deal of publicity, and now it's less so. And then there's been some very effective medical treatments, and some people have let their guard down and say, oh, well, you know, if I get HIV, I can take some medicines and I'm not going to get AIDS.
Well, some of that is attributed to attitudes towards HIV and AIDS. But a lot of it has to do with the consistent pressure and the consistent education that is needed. So people then, when they know better, they act differently. Yeah. And we need to consistently educate our communities about what HIV is. It's a preventable disease, and we want people to know it's preventable.
Well, let me give a website where folks can get more information on your ministry as well as AIDS prevention. It's www.aidsministry.net. Gloria Crowell from the Allen Temple AIDS Ministry, thanks for joining us today with some very, very important information.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Mark Curtis. We'll see you back here next time.